I've learned more from you guys in 6 months than I have in the last 20 years, and I've been around it my entire life.
I have no problem sharing it. Like the success story, I'd love to share this because people see me a year from now with just wearing shorts and a freaking t-shirt 12 months a year. My goal this month is to exceed 75%.
Go all in with it, because I mean, you can. This works. It's something that works. It's not something that like the results are here. I'm someone who like is not affiliated at all with Linemaker Sports, and I came in here within a year, and now I'm consistently seeing profit and like increasing my bankroll. It works.
I cannot thank you enough, brother, man, for creating you, man. I'm telling you, man. I just can't, because it's really life changing. I don't think people understand that as well, because of how much money that you do lose in this game when you're doing it incorrectly, when you don't have a process. But when you have a process and you're doing it correctly,
over the last, let's say a month or since the beginning of the year, going really good, especially over the last month. Yeah, winning.
The 3 months of this, what was it? 64%. You'll get it. It'll eventually return money for you, and you have a lot more fun. And I like having the guys talking back and forth. It's kind of fun. And
I couldn't ask for better people to talk to, learn from, interact with, and just have great conversations with, because you guys and your team is just, bar none, one of the best people, some of the best people I've ever seen in my life. So,
and look, you're at 50. We're at 52.53, and then now take you 54.69.
My big expectation was to do about $200 a day, and I'm at $1,000 for 3 days this week. Intrigued me to know, how did you get an insight? And I caught you on probably last September. I started your YouTube videos, and then I joined you in November, and then Matt reached out to me in December, and then this is a success story. Going like, well,
it really is.
And I have no problem sharing it. Like the success story, I'd love to share this because people see me a year from now with just wearing shorts and a freaking t-shirt 12 months a year. My goal this month is to exceed 75%. Like now, I'm at $6,600. Like I put $1,000 in when I started with you guys in January. 6,600, 67. So now I'm going to throw an extra $25 on that. So my will now be $325. That'll be my unit size moving forward. So like I started off, and it was very hard to do. I started off at $25 a bet. And you make $5-6, but that's what I did. And now I'm at freaking 66. I'm at $325 a bet. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, I can't express how thankful I am for you guys allowing me to come in and learning this.
I cannot thank you enough, brother, man, for creating you, man. I'm telling you, man. I just can't, because it's really life changing. I don't think people understand that as well, because of how much money that you do lose in this game when you're doing it incorrectly. Get off that fence, man, and join. You have to join. It's about being a part of a community and having that network and that team, man, because no man is an island. We all like to think that we can do things by ourselves. Yeah, but no. And then you can get some results, but you're not going to get the results that you're looking to get. When you're a part of a team, just look at the Rams, shout out to them, and you work cohesively and work together, man, you can do tremendous things. So get off the fence and join. I would be the first person to say that, because we could sit back I'm one of those people. I brought your plays. I look at your videos. I follow you, and I said, this guy's very transparent. He's not no fluff. He's open. How many people are going to open their books to you?
No, exactly. I know nobody. I don't even see anybody. I don't see anybody. Yeah.
These are my books, brother. Like, and I was like, you know what? And even the places I was buying, I was like, yo, they're working out. I'm making money with this guy. And I found out, I have a whole system. And I'm like, and he said, never pay for people's picks again. I'm like, damn right. Like, okay.
Damn right? Like, you ain't never going to have to buy people's picks or anything ever again. Because you know what to do now.
Because I just spent over a couple thousand buying people's picks. And it's like, now I got the system now. Okay, he taught me how to play it.
Consistent results. I think just over like kind of the months and like the vast, diversity of like the sports and like having success in every different sport, I think it really hit me. And I saw like, wow, you really can do this like full time. And like the plan is out there. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing like, there's no like nothing sugarcoating or some people trying to take your money and like not teaching you everything that you know. So I think the biggest thing that hit me was just like when I saw results consistently, I wasn't just winning one day and then a big day, like how maybe before in the past, just with like chasing or parlays, you have those good days. I think tracking the bets, it's probably been the biggest thing that I've like really saw like my progress, you know what I mean? It just sounds like another simple thing, but like I was just doing all this research about like, okay, how can I like manipulate and like use this platform to find out where the money's going, where's the bets going, where are the sharps going, but I really didn't know how to use it. That's the thing. Yeah. So that's when I took it to YouTube, and that's where I found like, Linemaker Sports. And you guys aren't even the first like brand that I found. I found some other ones that they're forgettable, to be honest. You know what I mean? They're like, if like the best way to put it, that they weren't like teaching me anything new that I didn't already know. And then I saw you guys pretty much just do like your monthly reports and show your losses. And I was just like, interesting. Like, that's not like, just like Instagram accounts just saying like, oh,
they always win. Yeah.
They always win. Yeah. So it's just like, that's how they get people to like join them, and then they don't win, and then they bail. And it's just like, it's not a sustainable thing. So I found you guys on YouTube. I think just after watching enough videos, I'm not sure if you had like, you mentioned in one of your videos, like, hey, if you want to sign up for, I think the coaching program was new at that point.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is my chance to learn, because I was just going to just sign up for like the picks.
Yeah.
So I was like about to do that. Then this coaching program came out. And I'm like, wow, that's like perfect timing. Like, what better way to like get the picks than actually like learn how to do it yourself? And
exactly.
I love it.
So the biggest thing I wanted to do is find, okay, where is their possible value? What should we be looking for? Yeah. So looking at the change in lines and seeing, like on covers or on Vegas Insiders, seeing, okay, well, this line has moved the right way. And then matching that up with, okay, well, do we have the money still going with that? It just gave me like a kind of like, okay, here we go. We're finding something where it's moved positively for this team. Plus we are still putting money on it. Money's still getting put that way. So it just gave me that idea of like, okay, now I understand a little more what you're looking for, and especially where to look to find the value. That was the big thing is, I didn't come in saying I want to win $1,000 or I want to do this. It was more, I want to have a process for finding what I need. So over the last, let's say a month or since the beginning of the year, going really good, especially over the last month. Yeah, winning definitely more than I'm losing. Yeah, so I'd say if you are looking to get into sports betting and you want to have some type of process, some type of, consistent way about going about it rather than just randomly trying to choose, this program got me set up for everything I needed. Like we learned everything I would have thought of, and then any questions I had got answered really quickly.
It's definitely helped in that respect. I think I sent you something on Discord how my percentages were on my returns, and I think, well, when you actually analyze it and break it down, it's like, it's a grind, but the return is there. The 3 months of this, what was it, 64%? You got to give it a chance and do the work at the right time. You'll eventually get it. It'll eventually return money for you, and you have a lot more fun. And I like having the guys talking back and forth. It's kind of fun. And
and I told you along, if there's anything I could do for you guys, because you guys are the most genuine people I think I've ever seen in this type of industry. So before you guys, I had tried multiple different people. I wanted someone to be honest and upfront with, this is how it is. I can explain things to you. And then I found you guys. I watched you guys. I grabbed a few picks once a month or two just to try it out. But then you guys started talking. I started watching your YouTube videos and just listening. And your mindset, at least the way you guys taught the mindset, was the same way that I had been. I just needed to know how to be better information wise to give myself a better chance. And the greatest thing about with you guys is I learned information. I learned about what I was trying to accomplish. And I learned how to do it in a step-to-step process. It wasn't, I was told to pick this because of this. I was taught how to find information. I was taught how to use information. And then I was taught how to apply the information. Those three things right there, you will never find. I have never seen in the last 10 years anybody ever try and do that. And, you know, I have learned more from you guys in 6 months than I have in the last 20 years. And I've been around it my entire life. And it's just awesome. And I couldn't thank you guys enough for just being who you were. And if I was wrong, you guys were like, hey, Sean, this is what you missed, you know, and then go through that process. No one else is going to do that.
No,
and that's why I couldn't ask for better people to talk to, learn from, interact with, and just have great conversations with, because you guys and your team is just bar none one of the best people, some of the best people I've ever seen in my life. So you offered information, you offered teaching, you offered education. That's a whole different world. And I told you this months ago. No one. And that's why I pulled say trigger, and I went and did that, because you guys offered something no one else has ever offered. Everyone offers their advice, everyone offers their picks, everyone offers who, you know, that I'm going to win or this is what's going to happen. You guys didn't offer that. You offered the education. And people have to understand that knowledge is power in a lot of different ways. And you guys offered knowledge over just telling me what to do. And that was way more beneficial to me. And I pulled that trigger because I believed in who you guys were. And the one thing that I could say is the genuine opportunities that you guys presented was just a way for me to learn how to be better. And I couldn't ask for anything more, because that's all I've ever wanted is, and you guys, I can't recall ever, even on Discord or any, you guys talk and answer and are there for I'm not going to say your customers, because you don't feel like a customer. To me, it didn't feel like that. It felt like part of your team. And you were there to answer questions about your team, for your team. No one else will ever do that. I don't care. I've dealt with stuff for 10 years and I've never seen anything like this. And that's why I did it, because I felt like you guys were going to provide that, you know, that person to be there. And you did. You did not disappoint in any way, shape, or form. I told you that, you know, what you guys have done is better and bigger for this industry than anyone else will ever talk about, because people are so afraid of this industry. People are afraid of it in different ways, because they're afraid of people, you know, that are sitting in your seat, that are providing this information, but they're not providing it in the way you provide it. And you guys did. And that's why I'm like, I didn't worry about that at all. I paid, and I have never questioned that. To me, it wasn't like that, and I couldn't have asked for a better team to be with you guys. And that's why I thank you guys so many darn times. So, and
I know you do.
That. So, just because I learned, and learning is way more important to me than anything else. And I don't care if you're 18, you're 20, you're 12, you're 50. It doesn't matter. You can learn if you just take the time to listen. And listen to what you guys teach. And trust me, I'm not done. I can't wait to see where I go and how I do it. But, you know, I feel a billion times more confident than I did 6 months ago. And if I had any advice to someone out there, right, trust in who you are as people, because you guys are great people. And there's nothing better that I've seen out there, nothing better than in this industry, because there's not. That's something no one else has ever done. And that's why I praise you guys for everything, because you're good people. And at the end of the day, I trust a person over what they're teaching first. And I have and I just appreciate everything you guys have done. So if there was anything I could say to other people, is the word trust in who you guys are as a family and as a team, because you guys will show the same thing to all of us. And, I really appreciate that. And like I said, anything I can do, you let me know. I will be there for you guys. Like, it meant that much to me, because that feeling of what you guys have done wasn't about, anything else except for you guys made me feel like I was a part of something. I was learning something, and you will never get that anywhere else. So I'm just being flat out honest from the heart, not from anywhere else, not from money. I'm not talking from money. I'm talking about from what you guys did and how you guys made me feel. So
I appreciate it, Sean.
I appreciate it, man. If there's anything I can do, let me know.
All right. We'll be in touch. All right.
All right, man.